Hello, I'm excited to have some other half again for the first time in quite a while. This is double dry hopped hop showers. I had regular hop showers once over 6 years ago. um, Back when, at least I looked at my on tap picture, and it wasn't super hazy. It was pretty hazy for 6 years ago. I'm expecting this one to be super hazy. Um, and it looks like a long time ago they used to use Citra, Amarillo, and Atanum. Now there's no Atanum. A lot of IPA lovers probably haven't even heard of a Tannum, kind of an older fashioned hop, but I've enjoyed it. I guess I'm really happy that this has got Amarillo in it. Um, it's one of those sort of original IPAs they've been making for a long time. It's pretty strong, 7.4, and this is the November 15th canning, so that means it's like 4 weeks in the can. And I'm expecting to like this one. It's got one of the funnest labels. They haven't really changed too much. I think this little ridge on top of the label is new. But I like how they've stuck to a small sticker. I like the small stickers. For some reason. They just look more interesting. Alright, so that poured really nice. Pretty good head. Getting some really good aromas already. I've really enjoyed Other Half a lot. And I'm expecting this to be really good. Hoo yeah. It's got a big candy, almost bubblegum thing, I think from their yeast strain, the Citra, but the Amarillo really is bringing the bitterness and the green hop sort of stuff. It's necessary because it's like, wow, it almost smells like passion fruit. Very tropical, but then there's a little bit of this green myrcene thing. And orange juice. Yeah, it's this V8 Splash. That's what I used to talk about all the time. Back in the earlier days of hazy, juicy IPAs. Yeah, just a really complex mixture of fruit juices. And yeah, it's getting close to being a little too on the candy side of things. But when you just really inhale, it's just like, yeah, tropical, citrus, with just a little hint of dank. It's not so dank, actually. It has a little bit of a spicy bite to it. Not totally soft. Got some bitterness going on too. They say lychee. I still have yet to taste a lychee. Grapefruit, orange marmalade, tropical fruits. Yep, or lychee. I forget how to say it. And this one is brewed at their Brooklyn brewery. They have a couple other ones, and I guess this is the first beer they ever brewed at that brewery. The flavor is almost, it's good. I kind of like that little bit of spicy bite to deal with the candy notes, but the feel is a little bit bubbly, a little harsh. Honestly, it is 7.4, so it seems like it's just like really fully attenuated, harkening back to the times before brewers are making their IPAs sickeningly sweet. And it's got, I mean, this glass is really wide, so the haze like isn't quite as intense. Like there's a little bit of a shadow on my finger. And this was just distributed around here, the area, like today. Wish I could get it here a little bit fresher. It's still, I mean, it's not bad at all, but it'd be interesting to see if it had a little bit more haze. And there's not much. There's a tiny little ring of hazy stuff on the bottom of the can. And maybe the carbonation is a little bit high, but the head is not bad. Yeah, I guess you could say the mouth feels a little bit light for 7.4. Like, this would probably have like higher ratings if they just fermented it to maybe just 7. It's still like the spicy flavor is not, and dryness is not taking away from the fruitiness though. It's still fruity and bright. But it's just like kind of grassy, spicy sort of thing. That's coming from the Amarillo in part, but I think it's also just the way they brew it. But it's a good balance of flavors. And it turns more spicy and grapefruity. I guess it's really grapefruity as you drink it. Yeah, people who don't like grapefruit probably would not like this beer. But it finishes quite clean. Like, I'm glad that the candy notes faded away. And it seems like the Amarillo eventually kind of takes over. And it's like almost slight West Coast vibes, a little bit. But like no malt flavor. Not even like getting any slight toast. Maybe a little bit of like what I like to call Honey Nut Cheerios sort of flavor. It's pretty good. I'm glad I got it. But if we get it again, there are other half beers to try, I might pass up on it. It reminds me quite a bit of Green City. I just up front in the aroma, the citrus bring more. I think Green City is their more classic hop IPA. Still hazy and stuff. But for a rating, this is maybe 4.25. I didn't mention it. It's got a big aroma and lots of flavor, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's just if it could be a little bit softer, it would be really good. Bye.